welcome back to my channel. So I'm currently on a bullet train, which is a Shinkansen, on the way to Shizuoka for a job with NHK. I'm going to be touring around Shizuoka and showing some touristy sites. It's been a really long time since I've been to Shizuoka. I actually went to Shizuoka 5 years ago and I did a homestay program there, and I went to high school for 2 weeks, so can't wait to be back there. I can't wait to go back there. It holds many memories for me. And it kind of looks like an airplane but better, so you get a lot of leg space here. And then I'm actually in a reserved car. So this one's reserved, so it's got my ticket and my seat. And if you have unreserved, I think it's a little bit cheaper, but if you take an unreserved, you have a risk of not being able to get a seat. And also on the Shinkansen, you are allowed to eat, so I bought some food. This is going to be my dinner actually. This is an egg curry bread, and this is a Danish sausage roll, I guess. Made it to my hotel, and this is my view of Shizuoka city. It feels like it hasn't changed one bit since I've been here. So I was here 5 years ago on my exchange, and I went to Shizuoka Gakuen. So I've got a bit of time before I have to meet everyone. I was told that I have until 8 o'clock. We're going to go to a restaurant and we are going to eat and I guess have a meeting and get to know everyone before we start shooting. So I've got about 14 minutes. So I'm just gonna like lie down in bed and just relax for a bit. I'm so tired. When I was on the train, I was trying to study not the script, but just kind of the explanations on what the areas are about and the history behind it, because it's all in Japanese, and I mean I want to know what I'm doing tomorrow because there's no script involved. So I was sitting on the train for like an hour trying to figure out all the kanji, so I've got a better idea, much better idea on what's going on, so I'm a bit happy about that. It just feels like I am studying Japanese all over again, and after doing that, I feel that I've been very lazy with my Japanese ever since I've gone to Japan. Usually when I read something, if there's a kanji I don't know, I'll just ignore it. And then of course if you ignore it, you're not going to understand what the whole sentence means, right? I've ignored a lot of kanji, so that's been really bad. So after going through and actually trying to figure out what the whole sentence means, I realized, wow, you understand so much more if you put in a little bit of effort, just a little bit of effort. So yeah, because of that, I feel that I am going to try harder now to study more Japanese. I feel that I'm pretty good with everyday situations, but when it comes to explaining history, I just can't do it in Japanese. It's really hard because I never really studied the history of Japan. I never really studied the kanji, the vocab, so that is quite difficult for me to do. I only spent 1 hour on the train and I learned so many new kanji and so many new different vocab and like nouns and stuff, so I'm just like, oh wow, if only I put in 1 hour every day of Japanese study, I can probably get a lot better than I am now. So yeah, that kind of gave me a bit more motivation. So I'm just gonna rest up now and then I will see you guys when I have dinner. Good morning guys. So I did my makeup this morning and then I got someone else to do my hair. They actually have a hair and makeup artist here, and unfortunately I'm really bad at doing hair, so I asked them to do my hair for me. So she did this really nice side ponytail and then it's got braids along the side, so I'm super happy with my hair. I never make my hair look good because I'm really bad at doing hair. My outfit of the day is just an outfit I got in Korea. So this is just a blue off the shoulder top and a white skirt. So now I'm gonna head down to the lobby to meet everyone. So now we are in front of Shizuoka station and we're gonna start filming the first scene. So yeah, this is like so many memories for me because I used to come here every day when I went to high school. Okay, we're heading back to the van now, going to SUBTITLES first. That's the first location. Oh, this is Chris.
Hello. Oh yeah.
He's he knows a lot about history and I know nothing.
I'm a freak, yeah.
So we made it to SUBTITLES, which is just like 1 kilometer from the train station. We're gonna go inside here and film. It's such a nice day, so we're really lucky with the weather. So we're still in the middle of filming, and yeah, we're just gonna look at how they are rebuilding the castle. So I actually went and did a virtual reality of the castle because it actually got destroyed by the earthquake and a lot of fires happened here, but they're actually rebuilding the castle now. So this is like the rocks that they're gonna put down there to rebuild the castle moat, but what they're gonna do here, this just kind of makes a clean cut. So these little wedges, they just put I think a steel I'm not sure what it is, but something in there, and it just kind of cuts this cleanly. So this is really interesting and cool. I didn't even know there was a castle here. That's amazing. So they are rebuilding this. At the moment they are only planning on rebuilding the base, but if they get more money, more funds, they will build a whole castle, hopefully. But I think this is really cool. Inside there, that's where you get to see the castle. So I didn't film that when I went in. I should have filmed it. So it's lunchtime and I got roast beef with tea. Pokemon. So right now I am in a craftsman's place and they specialize in geta. Geta is a Japanese shoe which you may have seen when people wear kimonos, and it's really beautiful because these are all handmade. She paints them all by herself. One by one they use little bits of pieces here, and this is actually eggshells. So if you look here, this is an eggshell and she just breaks them up into little pieces, and one by one she puts them on here. So that's really beautiful. But then after that she needs to coat it with black paint, so it looks like this. So as you can see here, there's like a outline of a bird, and then she needs to rub it off. And the reason why they do this is because if it's just like this, the eggshells can just come off very easily. But here she rubs it off, so she just rubbed it off, and you can feel like it's really smooth and the eggshells will not come off at all. All these tiny bits they put on one by one, and it's actually made out of eggs. So if you look closely, made out of eggshells. And I did half a line, which I'm not that great at, but you can see I did half of this line. I attempted to sign this, but my kanji is really bad because I use really hard kanji. You can see here they've also got cat designs. Isn't that adorable? And this one here too, they've got like music notes up there. So I love the detail for everything, it's just amazing. And also these are all handmade, and she says it takes like a year and a half to actually get the whole product complete. So we asked how much it was, and she said it was only about $300, which is really amazing. I thought it'd cost a lot more. So these shoes you guys might see when you go out and wear a Japanese kimono or yukata. They also have this special one as well, and this is what the geisha used to wear. Or maybe still wears now, I'm not too sure, but I just love the design, it's so beautiful. So we're still in the craftsman's house and I'm getting a chance to wear one of her shoes that she's making, so I can't wait. So these are the shoes I'm wearing now. This is a geta that she handmade herself, and actually everything is handmade. So if you look closely at the material on here, it's all handmade, which is really beautiful. She hand painted everything. Here she is painting, and isn't that beautiful? So she's got this flamingo design, and then if you look over here she's got different designs that aren't finished yet, but there's like a cat design and a fish on it with love hearts. I think this one's adorable. So this one you don't actually wear. This is like a good luck charm. So you know when you go to Japanese shrines and you can buy good luck charms for different reasons, like for good health, for to be safe, or to find a boyfriend, all of that stuff. This is the same thing, but yeah, she's got different hand printed designs. So now we are at the ropeway, and so we went up all the way to a mountain and we're gonna ride the ropeway down. I actually don't know where it takes us, so the point of this program is that I'm not allowed to read the script. I have to show my true reaction, but it's a beautiful scene out here. I think we've got another 15 minutes before we actually ride the ropeway. So yeah, this is a really nice place at Shizuoka. I've never gone to Shizuoka when it's not winter. I've always gone when it's really cold, so it's really nice to actually come when it's nice and I guess warm. It's really hot today, but yeah, it's nice to come in a different weather. So there's a shrine up here. There's like a beautiful view of the beach just all the way down there. Really nice. Right now I am inside the museum where they have the original artifacts of what happened in the past 500 years. So they've got a lot of samurai outfits, a lot of swords, and a lot of special artifacts that you can come in and see. These are all original. So there's like samurai museums in Tokyo, but most of them are replicas. These are not replicas. So these are actually worn by actual real samurai themselves. This clock here, so this one is not real, this one's actually a replica. The real ones are actually inside here, but you can't film inside there, so we are allowed to film the replica one. So this is a story that they really wanted me to tell you guys. So there was a person called Ieyasu, and he was really famous in this area. And what happened in, I think it was 500 years ago, Spanish people came to Japan and then they got lost, and then I think something happened to their boat, like it broke. And then what happened was Ieyasu gave them a new boat and then helped them go back to Spain. And because of that, the King of Spain gave them this clock to say thank you. And back in the day, clocks wasn't even invented yet in Japan, I believe, and this was a very special artifact. This one is a really good replica. I saw the real one inside and it looks amazing. Even though the Spanish people had nothing to do with Japan, they weren't really doing, it had nothing to do with Japan, but because they were in trouble, they still got help from Ieyasu, and that was really important. And yeah, I think it's a really nice story. Taking the ropeway back now. Sorry, this video is really choppy in some parts because there's things I can't film, so I'm going to try and film as much as I can. Hey, so we are going to go onto the ropeway now. He's really nice. お前崎とこちら区の担当将軍富士山は一直線上にあるということで、I don't want to look down, but that is scary. You see Mount Fuji down there. I didn't recognize it because usually I see it with snow on the top. So we're all having dinner right now. Day one of shooting is over. I am really tired, so I'm gonna go take a shower and sleep ASAP because tomorrow we have to wake up at tomorrow we have to leave at 6:30 a.m. So I have to wake up around 5:30ish. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. Hey guys, it is day 2 of the shooting and I'm wearing the same outfit because it's meant to look like one day. Did my makeup the same, and my hair, the hairstylist slash makeup artist did my hair again for me. Really love how she does my hair. So yeah, I'm just gonna head down now and meet everyone. It's actually like 6:30 a.m. so I'm very tired, but it's only one more day of shooting, so I'm going to try my best to do the best I can, get it all done, and then go back to Tokyo today. So right now I am in a place where there is tea that is held here, and tea is very important in Shizuoka. Shizuoka is actually really famous for their tea. So the place I'm going to now is a very sacred place where they leave a lot of tea. So I'm going to show you guys just behind me. So I'm going to enter here now and have a look. So you just have to take your shoes off before you enter. This here is really special. So as you guys probably have heard many times, so this the theme of the shoot, Tokugawa Ieyasu, and he is really famous in the Shizuoka region. When I saw this, I was wondering what it was, but it's actually tea. So tea is actually put inside here. What happens is in May they put tea leaves in here and then they actually try and protect the tea, and this gives it a stronger flavor. So what they did was they put a bunch of, like, I guess tea leaves inside here, and then they had the tea all wrapped up, the tea that you actually drink, tea leaves in a little, how do you explain, like a little paper packaging put inside there, and they only put about 6 of them in there, and each pack was only about 20 grams or so. Then they pour tea leaves on top again. They cover it in tea leaves just to protect it, and you actually can't drink this until October. And another thing is that I guess normal people like us cannot drink this. This is only for Ieyasu, and it's amazing because this tradition was still kept on. So even though Ieyasu died, I think it was like 500 years ago, 400 years ago, they still keep the tradition, and this is only for special guests to drink. But we can drink a very similar version. It's like almost exactly the same thing, I heard, but in these boxes here. So these ones are the ones we can drink. So we finished our first location shoot for the day, and now we are going to go to our next location. I think we are going to be riding a ferry, so I can't wait for that. Then we got to drink the tea as well. So we are currently on a boat and we are supposed to see Mount Fuji, which is like somewhere down there, but we can't today because the clouds are like very strong. They're just covering up Mount Fuji. So if I'm correct, it should be like down there where the clouds are covering. It's so hot, but I'm hiding under this reflector. I don't burn in the sun, but I turn really dark. I tan a lot, so I'm just hiding under here. So we had some bento. This one was the best one. I thought this was wasabi in there, but you don't taste the wasabi. So wasabi is actually really famous in Shizuoka prefecture. This is meant to be Fujisan, which you can see here. And then this one is really good. This is roast beef, delicious. We couldn't see Fujisan over there. It's not there unfortunately, but we can see it in the bento. So yeah, it's a shame, but that's okay. This was really delicious, so it was worth it. We got to the location we were in yesterday, and I got ice cream, so they've got different flavors. There's like matcha, ichigo, mixed berry, blueberry. So I got mixed berry. We are on the roadway again, gonna go down. We are back to the temple. So right now I am at the shrine. This is the shrine where Tokugawa Ieyasu, his grave is here. So actually this is the first time I've gone to a shrine in Japan with knowing the history. I've been to so many shrines and temples without knowing the history. And to be honest, like when you don't know the history, you don't really feel anything, right? When you go into a shrine. So this is the first time I know the history and it feels so much better. So I'm kind of more inspired to learn a little bit more about the history before going to a place. And yeah, so we did a whole bunch of things. We filmed all around the temple, but there's just some stuff I want to show you guys. So you guys may have seen this in a lot of, I guess, Japanese shows, and this is called Emma, and you just write a wish on it. So each Emma has a different kind of pattern, depends on where you go. So for example, this place, it has this pattern. So I've done a few of these before, so a bunch of us did the Emma. So this one is mine, and my kanji is horrible, but it just says for my family to be happy. That's my name and the date today. And then this one is Takada-san. He wrote for his family and soccer. And this one is Chris. This one he just wrote about the people in NHK that he met and for everyone to be happy. So this place here, what you do is if you have a 5 yen coin, that's the best one for good luck. You go up here, you throw the coin in here, and then it says actually instructions in English over here. You first bow deeply twice. Then you put your hands together and clap twice. With your hands together, thank the god of the shrine, or make your wish with a sincere heart, and then bow one more time. So shrines and temples are different. And then when you go over this way, you will see you can buy good luck charms there. Down there, that is the grave where we were just at. But I'm not going to go down there. You can probably see it during the show. So we're going to head off to the front now to film the final part. We've been filming since 5:30 today. No, I've been up since 5:30 today, so I'm super tired. And this is so beautiful though. I feel that this shrine is very different to most shrines I've been to because it's very colourful compared to other shrines. We're back at Sumpajaw because we have to film another scene, but we're not needed. So we're gonna go on a Pokemon hunt. I was like, oh, there's like a koi kingu, which is Magikarp in Japanese. And she was like, oh, there's koi in here, but like the real one. I just got some Shizuoka cha, cookie. Okay, I'm about to take the bullet train back to Tokyo. The people sitting near me are gonna hate me because I bought McDonald's. All the way down to the very end. Pretty sure it's like the last car. Damn it, it's all the way down the end. It's alright. I have 5 minutes to make this train. Number 16, I'm seat number 8C.